Hey, 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 this is Kurt the Boat Doctor down here at the California North Bend boat ramp. She's a full house today. Anyway, down here, this is a gentleman's boat, bought I think a year ago. It's 2024. What we're doing here today is we went down to California. This is what my Marina does. We'll bend over and be the nice guy and help people out when they need it, because California is a long haul. No other dealer would probably run down and get a boat and bring it back to get some items fixed. But anyway, when you load it up, you got to load it a little bit over there to the port side or starboard side. You can see the bunks turned up. It's on this straight. So, you know, if you happen to see it, if I seen that and I pulled it out, I just back that boat in the water and until I seen it center. But that's okay. I turned on the lights just to check it real quick. That was one of the issues, was the trailer lights. Gear about the oil hubs are good, sides are good, blinking, all marker lights are on right here. Now, where these marker lights and these tail lights, and when they junction over to the other one, there are a lot of the two-prong clip, especially these marker lights, some of them with the push-in style lenses. They got two little prongs. I would say at least minimum once a year on those marker lights that push in on the contacts, I'd put some lithium grease on there, water-based or waterproof grease. And then on these back here where you see that, get some corrosion X, same thing, and spray those where they connect together. Because you got to figure when you back these in the water, those are underwater. So through time, salt water is going to start corroding those. And you can tell right here, it's off center to the right. You got your drain plugs, so that was one of the issues. Lights are working now. So I'll also be out here checking the heater. There's your exhaust right there. And I'll check everything in the boat just to make sure I rough checked it in there. So I just got to turn on the electronics real quick, make sure the autopilot and all that works. And in theory, this strap should go on top of this. This is just basically to hide the bolts so your fingers don't get in there and the strap doesn't cut. These bolts go in like this on each side so that could get caught on it and start ripping that. In the future here, pretty quick, he should replace that front bow roller right up on winch roller. And these, again, these are not really meant for any weight support. These V-blocks and rollers that are on the cross member, that's just to help guide you up, you know, because they can't withstand that weight. Okay, so those work. So then there was the ACR and there was a ground wire. He was dropping voltage, so I'm going to look on the CL5 gauge. You got a unit voltage and a battery voltage for your starting and for your house. So I'll watch them, make sure they're charging up, and I'll turn everything on to see the draw. And I'll check the bathroom out and the bilge pumps. These were kind of different on the bilge pumps. They have a little indentation. The deck goes here, and down below there is where the bilge pump, and they use a different type of bilge pump in New Zealand. And then you have to come up and go out, right? So a lot of times you'll go out there and you'll hear them bilge pumps come on. There's no water. Where's the water? Well, it's sitting in that little trough where that bilge pump is. And what happened, that bilge pump's pumping it out up through a hose like this and out. So when that bilge pump kicks off, that water and that hose is draining right back down and into that trough, and then trying to rebilge it out. So what I tell people sometimes, just do a shut off switch, kills all power, like in the back. So when I'm out there using it and it's dry, I just shut that off. You know, and you can call me and ask me about that later. And I think that was about it in that. I'll go through my notes as a check, but I'll check everything and write down if I see something that ain't working. 2024 2500 Ultra Cab XL. She's a nice one. Boat Doctor out.